Good morning, Felix.
Good morning, Michelle. How are you?
Hello, my beauty. I'll be right back. I just found some bad news, so I'm just responding to something. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hi, Felix. Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, we're going to get started in a few minutes. I just sent a chat message. Today, if you have a block or something sturdy, that may be helpful. A strap is always helpful, but it's not particularly necessary for today. And next Thursday and Friday, the JCC is closed, so the virtual classes are not running. But there are a lot of on-demand classes because we record these classes. So there are a lot of on-demand classes on the website that you can try. I sent the web address there also.
Не надо, у нас...
Good morning.
I invited some folks. I hope they come. I invited a lot of people.
Oh, thank you.
Let me see this. Oh, we'll grow it bigger.
Just a couple more minutes. If you have a block or something sturdy, it could be helpful for today's class. Welcome, Janet. Good morning, Chaya. Good morning, Stacy and Vincent. Okay, so let's get started. I want to remind everybody to do your best. It's not about doing everything perfectly. It's more about just becoming aware of what your body is capable at this very moment. And each moment it changes. So definitely with that awareness, be very kind to yourself. Never, ever, ever force yourself into any position. The best you can do is breathe and allow the body to do what it does naturally. So let's get started. Coming into a comfortable seat. Let me go ahead and mute everyone before we start. Sorry. Okay, so let's come into a comfortable seat. I like to sit on a block, or if you have a towel or a pillow, it would be helpful here to sit on, just to release some pressure from the hips, and it brings the knees a little bit lower to the ground. But if this is not accessible to you, you can keep the legs straight out in front of you. And you could even cross them at the shins, cross them at the ankles. Let's relax the hands on the knees, roll the shoulders back. Close the eyes here for a moment. Follow the breath in. Follow the breath out. Inhale as you feel alive and awake, feeling energized. As you exhale, let it go. Inhale again. Exhale. Just connecting to our breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale. And next time you inhale, press the sitting bones down, creating a base, creating a foundation. Inhaling, pressing down as you exhale. Lift the spine up, roll the shoulders back. Reaching up to the crown of the head on the exhale. So inhale, you're rooting down. Exhale, you're rising up. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep and complete breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Let's join the palms, give them a good rub. Rub them enough so that you feel some heat in between the hands. Slow the hands down, bring them into prayer pose at the center of your chest. Knuckles of the thumbs are right up against the sternum. Really press the palms, press each finger into the opposite finger. And we'll begin with one sound of Om. You could join me if you'd like. Let's take a deep inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Open your eyes, release the hands. We're going to start with the Breath of Fire series. So Breath of Fire is very similar to Kapalabhati for those of you that are familiar with that. And basically it's a rapid rhythmic breath that originates at the navel point. It's a panting breath, equal inhale, equal exhale. So we'll do it first through the mouth, and then we'll transition to do it through the nose. You can relax the hands on the knees, open the mouth wide, stick the tongue way out, close the eyes, roll the eyes up, and begin panting like the happiest dog you know. So pushing the breath out forcefully as you pull the navel point in. Bring the tongue into the mouth, close the mouth, continue the same exact breath through the nose. So that panting, quick breath through the nose, it's a fast breath, But if you feel like you're getting dizzy or you feel like you can't keep up with the breath, then just slow it down a little bit so that you create a nice equal breath through the nose. Let's take a deep inhale. Inhale a little bit more. Roll the shoulders back, lift the spine, lift the crown of the head. And slowly exhale. Let's open the eyes. If you're sitting on a block or a pillow, take it out of the way. Let's go lying down. So lying down flat on the mat. You have two options with the arms. You can keep the arms by the sides of your body with the palms facing your thighs, or you could bring the hands underneath your hips with the palms facing down for a little bit more support. The legs are straight. You're going to bring the legs together as if they were one. Point the toes. Lift the legs up 6 inches. Lift the head up 6 inches. Eyes are open. Take a deep inhale. And begin breath of fire. If you need to rest, you can rest the legs and the head, but try to keep the breath going. You can also do one leg and then the other, but try two and see how it feels. Lift the legs up and the head, inhale deep. Hold the breath in. Exhale, relax the legs. Relax the head, bring the hands out from underneath you. And turn the palms up. And allow the energy to move. Okay, let's hug the knees in. Hold on to them with your hands. Pick the head up. Bring the head as close to the knees as possible. Inhale deeply and begin breath of fire. Once again, if this is too much on your head or your neck or your shoulders, you could keep the head down or you can take breaks. Just make sure that you keep the breath going. Excellent. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release the breath, release the legs and the arms, turning the palms up. Allow the energy to move. That energy that you just created, that energy that you just accessed, it's inside of you whenever you need it. All right, let's hug the knees again. And pick the head up and gently rock forward and back. On your spine. Good. Come sitting up. Again, sitting up into a comfortable seat. Bring the hands into prayer pose at the center of your chest. As you inhale, bring the arms out and up, filling up the belly, the lungs, the chest, palms together. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale deeply, reaching out through the fingertips. Reaching up, palms together, exhale. One more time, take a deep inhale. Palms together. Exhale. And let's hold on to the shins with the hands for some spinal flex warm-ups. We're holding on to the shins. You're going to bring the chest forward as you inhale and round the back as you exhale. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, round the back. So try to keep the head level, keeping the chin level with the ground. Inhale forward, exhale back. And once you get the hang of the movement, go a little bit faster just to build some heat from within. And relax your lips, relax your jaw, relax your tongue and your teeth. Inhale deeply, sit up tall, hold the breath. Exhale. As you inhale, bring the arms straight up. Palms are facing each other. Draw the shoulders down. And breathe deeply, inhaling, pressing down through the sitting bones. Exhaling, reaching one set of fingertips up. Getting a little bit of a side stretch on one side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, reaching the other side up. Inhale, opposite side, fingertips reach up. Come back to center. Opposite side, fingertips reach up. And reach up with both fingertips. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Reach, reach, reach. Get long. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands onto the shoulders for some spinal twists. So we'll twist to the left as you inhale and twist to the right as you exhale. Inhaling left, exhaling right. If this is too much, holding your shoulders, you can always bring the hands onto your heart. And once you get the hang of this, go a little bit faster. Twist to the right. Release the hands. Bring the left hand onto the left hand, right knee. Right hand back behind you like a second spine, lifting you up. As you twist, look over your right shoulder. And breathe. And then twist to your left. Right hand on the left knee. Left hand back behind you, coming up onto your fingertips of the left hand. Twisting to your left. Focus on the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to center. And let's come onto all fours. Taking the block out of the way. Spreading the fingers evenly, middle fingers pointing forward. Aligning the shoulders and the wrists, aligning the hips and the knees. Take a deep inhale, lift the chest up, lift the head up. Tailbone goes up. As you exhale, pull the belly button in, chin toward the chest. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Find a neutral spine. Bring it back into child's pose. So you can bring the big toes to touch. You can spread the knees or keep the knees together. Reach the arms out toward the front of the mat. Relax the head on the ground. Let's come up onto all fours again. Extend the legs out. Coming onto the balls of the feet, coming into plank pose, spread the fingers. Pull the belly button in, send the heels back into space, send the heart forward. Focus on the breath here. Legs here are very similar to mountain pose. Draw the kneecaps in, activate the thighs. Let's bring the knees gently down. Bring the chest and the chin down. Tops of the feet on the ground. Inhale into cobra. Lifting up the chest as you inhale. Exhale, bring it down, chin to the chest, chin to the ground. Inhale deep, come up. Press down through the feet. Exhale. Inhale deep, come up. Keep the elbows in. Exhale. Inhale deeply, come up. This time we're going to twist. So look over the left shoulder. As you come up, exhale, come back toward the center. Inhale deeply up toward the center. And look over your right shoulder this time. Come back to center, chin toward the mat. Inhale, lift up, twist to the left. Exhale, chin toward the mat. Inhale, lift up, twist toward the right. Exhale, chin toward the mat. This time, press the tops of the feet on the ground, lift the chest up, and lift the hands up off the ground. So use your muscles of your entire back, use your core to lift up and breathe. Bring the palms down on the ground, curl the toes under, lift the hips up and back into downward facing dog. So bend the knees here in downward facing dog. You can bend them both. Or you can bicycle them, whatever feels good. Let the head hang, shake the head yes, shake the head no. You can come up onto your tippy toes, lifting the heels up, and dropping the heels down. Look up toward the front of the mat, walk step by step toward the front. Fold forward, grab onto your elbows, let the torso hang. Bend the knees if that feels better. You can make any movements here that feel good, let the head hang. So bring the right, release the elbows, bring the right hand flat on the ground just below your face. You can use a block here. So pressing the right hand down as you twist toward the left, bring the left arm up. Bend the right knee. Try to keep the left knee straight. And breathe here. We always have these two opposing forces in yoga and in life that we need to find the balance. You're pressing down, you're rooting down to lift up. And let's get light on the right hand, so come onto the right fingertips, using your core a little bit more to help you lift and twist. Let's bring the left arm down, switch arms, left hand flat on the ground or on a block right below your face. Inhale deeply, lift the right arm up. Keep the right leg straight. You can bend the left knee a little bit. Finding the balance. Let's get light on the left hand, coming onto the left fingertips. Using your core, maybe you can twist a little bit more if possible. Focusing on the breath. Bring the right hand down and release. Exhale, release the head, release the hands. Let's come into a flat back. As you inhale, you can come onto your fingertips or hands on your shins. Pull the belly button in. Exhale, release. 2 more times. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release. 1 more time. Inhale deep. Exhale, release. Let's bring the hands onto the hips, bend the knees. Pull the belly button in as you inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale, relax the arms by your sides. Mountain pose. So in mountain pose, the feet could be hip width apart. You can bring them together if you're feeling balance this morning. Bring the arms by your sides. Breathe here as you inhale, evenly press down through the soles of your feet. Exhale, lifting up through the chest, lifting up to the crown of the head. Open the eyes, inhale deeply, bring the arms out to the sides and up. Palms together, exhale, folding forward. Release the hands, release the head. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step back with your right leg. Bring the right knee gently down, top of the right foot down. Inhale, bring one hand onto your left knee and then the other, lifting yourself up. So use the hands to press down on the knee or on the thigh to help lengthen the torso. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Inhale the arms out to the sides. If you'd like to add on, reach up and back. Exhale, bring the hands down. Curl the toes, the back toes, lift the knee up. Step back into plank pose. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Look up to the front of the mat, step up with the right leg. Inhale, look up, chest up. Exhale, step up with the left leg. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale deeply, bring the arms out to the sides and up. Palms together, exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale deeply, other side. Palms together, exhale, fold forward. Release the hand, release the head. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step back with the left leg. Bring the left knee gently down, top of the left foot down. Lift yourself up by pressing down on the right knee with your hands. Roll the shoulders back. You could stay here, you can add on with the arms up. As you inhale, exhale, bring the hands down, curl the back toes under, lift the knee up. Plank pose. Let's go through a flow. Shoulders forward and lower, or knees, chest, chin. Tops of the feet on the ground. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Look up toward the front of the mat. Step up. Walk up toward the front. Inhale, come into a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Release all the breath. Allow the spine to be compressed. And then let's inhale, bring come up onto your fingertips with the palms facing your little toes. Bend the knees, preparing for chair pose. Bending the knees, lowering the hips, lifting the chest up. Breathe here, use your core. Bring the arms straight up. Bring the hands into prayer pose at the center of your chest. Inhale. Exhale, twisting to the left. Right arm goes forward. Left arm goes back. You can look back if you'd like. Inhale, back to center. Hands in prayer pose. Exhale, twist to the right. Left arm forward. Right arm back. Inhale, back to center, prayer pose. Straighten the legs, straighten the arms, lifting up as you inhale. Exhale, bring the arms by your sides. Inhaling deeply, arms out to the sides and up. Palms together, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, step back, plank pose. Inhale deeply, nice and strong. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Your shoulders forward and lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step it through to the front of the mat. Preparing for warrior one. The back foot is flat at a 45-degree angle. Pull the belly button in. As you inhale, lift the arms. Focus on the breath. So let's lift the right heel up, coming onto the ball of your back foot. And gently lower the right knee onto the ground. Twist to the left. Bring the right arm out in front of you, left arm back. Reach through the arms. Bring the hands into prayer pose at the center of your chest. Bring the chest down so that you can hook the right elbow on the outside of your left knee. So you can stay here. You have the option of curling the back toes and lifting the knee up. It's up to you. For this morning, I'm going to keep my knee down, focusing on the breath. Inhale deeply, come back, arms up. Exhale, step back, plank pose. You can go through your flow or you can come back into downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step it through to the front of your mat. Revolve the back foot down. Preparing for warrior one. Pull the belly button in. Inhale, lift the arms. Focus on the breath. Hips are square. Right knee is over the right ankle. Come onto the ball of your back foot, ball of the left foot, lifting the heel up. Reach the left arm forward, right arm back, twisting to your right. Bring the hands together in prayer pose, center of your chest. Lower the chest, bring the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. You can keep the back knee down, or you can keep the back knee lifted. It's up to you. Let's take a deep inhale, bring the arms up, face forward. Exhale, bring the hands down on either side. Step back, plank pose. Inhale here. You can go through your flow. Knees, chest, chin, or meet us in downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step it through to the front of your mat. Revolve the back foot down. And come up into warrior two. Left arm is straight out in front of you. Looking over your left middle finger. Left heel, knee, and hip are all in line. Bend the left arm, bring the left forearm onto your left thigh. Side angle pose. Lifting the right arm up, straight up, getting length. Inhale. As you exhale, you can bring the right arm beside your right ear. Option here to bring the left arm beside your left ear using your core. Inhale deeply, bring the arms straight up, straighten the legs. Turn your left toes to face the long side of your mat. We're going to do the other side, so turn your right toes to face the short side of your mat. Bring the arms out, lower your two arms. Bend the right knee. Press down through your feet, reach out through the fingertips, lengthen through the crown of the head. Bend the right arm, bring the forearm onto your right thigh. Lift the left arm up, get length, inhale. Exhale, bring the left arm by your left ear. Get long through your left side body. Breathe deeply and completely. You can stay here for a few more breaths, or you can bring the right arm out. This is not easy, but give it a shot. You'd be surprised. Inhale the arms straight up, straighten the leg, right leg, and turn back to the front of the mat. Let's go through one last flow. You can meet us in downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. And walk up to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale deeply, lift yourself up. Palms together. Exhale, hands to your heart. Okay, if you have a block, you may want to get it because it could be useful here. So feet are about hip width apart. Hips are square, facing forward. And you're going to bring the arms out, straight out in front of you with the palms facing down. Keep the shoulders back and down. Let's come onto your tippy toes. So lift the heels up as high as you can. And start to bend the knees carefully, consciously, as you breathe. As you bend the knees, lower your seat down. At the same time, reach the fingertips forward. Do the best you can, you're doing great. Okay, once you reach the bottom, hold on to the block, which should be right in between your legs. Bring the heels together, still on your tippy toes. We're gonna do some frog poses. So as you inhale, holding on to the block, or you can bring the fingertips onto the ground. Fingertips never leave the ground. Toe tips never leave the ground. So you're nice and stable as you inhale, straighten the legs. Look toward your knees. Inhale deeply, come back to the starting position. Starting position, the heart is open and receptive. Exhale, straighten the legs, drop the head. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Just a few more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale, come back to the starting point. Let's come sitting down. Extend the legs out. Bring the legs together as if they're one. Point the toes up. Reach out through the heels. Bring the hands by your hips. Palms are flat. Press the palms into your mat. Lengthen the spine. Reach up through the crown of the head. Staff pose. Breathe. Keep the long spine as you inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. You grab onto your toes, your ankle, your shins. Wherever you reach, grab onto whatever you reach. You can bend the knees here also if the hamstrings are very tight. Inhale, lift up, bend your knees, bring the soles of the feet together. Konasana. So the heels can be really close to your hips, or if it's more comfortable to keep them a little bit further away, you can keep them there. Inhale deeply, hold on to your ankles. Exhale, bring the chest forward. Lengthening the chest forward, lengthening the crown of the head forward. You can use your elbows on the insides of your knees. Okay, inhale, come back up. Extend the legs out in front of you, bring the arms straight out, palms are facing each other. You're going to gently, with control, come to lying down, vertebrae by vertebrae, sending the heels back. Lying down on the ground. Take a breath here before we go into bridge pose. You're doing a great job. We're almost there. Okay, bend the knees, bring the feet flat on the ground, about hip width apart. Grab onto the outside of your sticky mat, or you can grab onto your ankles. Walk the shoulder blades closer together behind you. Inhale, press down through the feet. As you exhale, lift up into bridge pose, lifting up the hips. Engaging your glutes, engaging your hamstrings. And start to focus on the exhale, preparing the body for our final resting pose. Release the hips. Bring the right knee over your left knee. Bring the arms out to the sides or goalpost arms. Shift the hips over toward the right as you let the knees fall toward the left. Focusing on the exhale. Turn the head over toward the right, opposite your knees. If that's too much on your neck, you can keep the head facing up. Let's come back towards center. Let's do the other side. So bring the left knee over the right. Shift the hips over toward the left. And drop the knees toward the right. You can keep the head, the face facing up, or you could turn the face over, your head over toward the left. Focusing on the exhale. Let's come back to center. Let's end with happy baby pose. Bend the knees, spread the knees and reach the arms in between the knees, grabbing onto the outsides of your feet. You can hold on to the ankles or your shins. Soles of the feet face up. Just rock side to side like a happy baby. Lengthen your tailbone down toward the mat. Hug the knees in. Lift the head up, squeeze everything tight, 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 tight. Extend your legs out for a final resting pose. Bring the arms out by your sides. Close the eyes. And completely and totally relax. Let go. Let go. Let go. Relaxing your feet. Relax the legs. Relax your hips. Relax your torso. Relax the hands and the arms. Relax the shoulders. Relax the neck. Relax ears and jaw. Relax your lips, your tongue, and your teeth. Relax your nose, relax your eyes and your eyebrows. Relax your forehead. Relax the top of your head. Relax. 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 With a deep inhale, bring yourself back. Exhale all the breath out. Continue breathing. Start wiggling your fingertips and your toes. Make circles with the wrists and the ankles in one direction. Circles the opposite way. Let's take a deep, deep inhale. Bring the arms up over your head. Reach the arms up. Point the toes. Bend the knees. Take the head up and start rocking up and down on your spine. Rocking side to side. Come sitting up. Let's bring the hands onto the heart. Close the eyes. And feel the sensations underneath your palms and recognize this sensation as something that connects us all. Let's end with one Om. Join me if you'd like. Let's take a deep inhale. Love to all, light to all, peace to all. Namaste. Great job, everyone. Thank you.
Thanks, Felix.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Have a good week.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Felix.
Same to you.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Hi, Judith.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank
A
you.
wonderful class.
It's
Thank you.
great. It's great.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much.
You're
Judith,
welcome. Have a
unmute
great
your
week.
phone. Judith, unmute. She's so cute. She doesn't see it. Thank you, Felix. I love you, my love.
You're welcome, Michelle. I love you too.
Many blessings.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, David and Whaley.
31 today.
I'm sorry?
31, 32, more or less.
Okay. Thank you.
Numbers always. Can't help it.
I appreciate it. Well, have a wonderful week.
You too. I'm going to write you something too.
Okay. Thanks.